Hello, I'm your host, Lady Evil, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Whatever you do, no matter how cute it is, do not take it home.
Are you certain? Look at his big old yellow eyes, though. Oh, it's a void kitty. Oh, I got one of my own. His name is Sam.
Sammy for nickname. We're not gonna say his real name. This is another game from itch.io. It's brand new. As of this recording, it is, I think, 3 days old. It has amazing reviews thus far. I thought this was going to be a short game. No, it's not. It's about 4 hours long. So, with that being said, let's get into it. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh no. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when.
Oh!
Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around in the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Oh, do tell. Well, that and the weather. Hmm. Hmm. But none of them react to that sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. Ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh, God! You're cute! God! This is so cute! And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? Hmm. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Take it home. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not?
No!
You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, huh? At least for a little while.
Oh, a little diesel engine.
You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay?
We got a kitty!
Yes! The cat distribution system. Here we go. You stop by a small local pet you stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. One bedroom, one bathroom. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. Oh. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores a new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner.
Eugenia.
You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top.
Oh.
You put some cat food in a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. And completely ignores it. Huh, not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just, leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese, lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato. Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry. I'm alright. It was just a... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. Oh. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked. Alright, now listen here. If we're gonna be having some Eldritch unknown BFs, I got some rules in this house. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. That's an understatement. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators. But that was weird! Right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Huh. Right? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your finger's cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound while you're eating your sandwich. This is where we set boundaries! While you're cleaning up the kitchen. While you're trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Come on! Enough already! You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... What did I say about freaky BS in my apartment? We have rules. The lights just went out? Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. What kind of cell phone do you have? You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. Okay. I think... Oh, this game was translated. That's right. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I forgot. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why'd the power go out? I feel weird, man. You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Uh-oh. Bro, you cannot be doing this. Oh my gosh. Why? No, stop. What? The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. Okay, little dude, come on. You're breaking hospitality rules here. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes. Its eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. Oh! The flashlight flickers. Oh, gosh. This is it. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. Well, time to go find another place. I can always pick up a third or a fourth job. It's fine. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. I'm taking this seriously. I trust. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh! Oh! A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling on it. What? Did this cat booby trap my apartment? Did this cat booby trap my apartment? With spikes and bear traps and stuff. What the fuck, bro? Not cool. Uh-oh. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably open doors, screech to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blender, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. You spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. It spies right back at you. Dude, this is not cool. If you want to play with something, I would have gotten you some mice. Come on. People are friends, not food. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over the knife as if skipping in delight. And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ah. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness in your tongue spreading to your throat. So about those missing people. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in. Licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. God, it's a mind-reading cat. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. You're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running. Because... if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then... what in the world is behind you? Girl, keep running! Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Is that somebody else? Oh, that is somebody else. Ending 0. It begins. Oh! So there's multiple... Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh! Something happened, you think. Anyway, you can't remember what. Well, goodness, this is great! I love that! Oh my gosh! I am going to play more. But we have run out of time for today. If you guys enjoyed this just as no, seriously, there will be another episode next week. I will say, streams are gonna be a little iffy again, because I've got some bad storms coming starting Wednesday, so the stream schedule is going to be a little wonky from all the way from Wednesday to Saturday, so I do apologize in advance. However, you guys will have these videos! Yay! So, with that being said, if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe for more. Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye!